So, good morning, YouTube viewers. Here we go. The ongoing saga of trying to resolve problems with a Safelink wireless service program provided through the FCC Lifeline program. So, here's the message, and here's the response. And it doesn't matter what day of the week or what time of the day that you try to contact Safelink. This is the default that they always send out. And if you persist enough times, sometimes someone will eventually get on and respond. And of course, the excuse they're going to make is, oh, well, COVID. No, because before COVID hit, they were pulling the same stunt. So let's call them on the telephone. You can see just what pieces of rat shit these people really are. How untrained, incompetent, dishonest, evasive. I'm so sorry. Sorry doesn't help me. Sorry is an excuse. Sorry is a way for you to weasel out of doing something and producing results. Oh, fuck off. United States, thank you. And chances are good I'm going to get a recording. We're too busy right now. Call another time. We'll see.
Thank you for calling Safelink Wireless. Para español, marque dos. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. Please note that due to a change in federal regulations, you are required to make at least one call per month to keep your Safelink wireless service active. You also may be selected for a survey at the end of this call. If you live in California, press 1. Otherwise, press 2. Sorry, your response was not recognized. Please try again. If you live in California, press 1. Otherwise, press 2. Great news. You can get free unlimited talk, text, and data, plus hotspot service with a temporary emergency broadband benefit. For more information, and to apply, text EBB to 611611. At the end of this menu, you can now purchase phones, SIM cards, and phone accessories. To apply for Lifeline services, verify continued eligibility, or check the status of your application, press 1. To add or buy airtime, press 2. To transfer your phone number and benefits, press 3. To change your phone number, press 4. To change your current service plan's benefits, press 5. For information about your current plan and Lifeline services, press 6. For other services, including technical support, press 7. To purchase phones.
Okay, let's get... Say or enter the 10-digit phone number you are calling about. I got 301-755-7931. Is that right?
Yes.
Thanks. How can I help you today? You can say data,
Tech support.
balance or use. You can say data,
Jesus Christ.
balance.
Tech support.
Okay, in a moment, you will receive a text message with information about your data balance. You can also get this information through our automated system by texting the word balance to 611-611. Would you like to hear this information again?
No.
Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Tech support.
If you need help with anything else, say main menu. Otherwise, you can hang... Sorry, I still didn't understand. Say main menu or press star. Otherwise, you can hang up at any time. Okay, here are your options again. You can say data, balance or usage. You can say data, balance or usage, calls, service end date, or you can say more options. To hear these options again, say repeat.
More options.
Here are more options for you. You can say voicemail, ticket status, international calling, PIN puck codes, or you can say other. To hear these options again, say repeat.
Other.
Before I get an agent to assist you, let's check your device. I'll need to transfer your call. Please note that we are experiencing higher than normal call volumes, which may affect your wait time. To bypass the waiting queue, you can use our automated channels. Simply text the word HELP to 611-611 for a list of options, visit our website, or download our My Account application. Otherwise, continue to hold and the next available customer care representative will assist you.
Thank you for calling Track Phone Wireless. My name is Alfredo. Are you calling in reference to the number ending with 7931?
Yes.
Thank you so much for confirming. Can I ask for your first name, please?
My name is Evan McCanny.
Thank you so much for the Evan. You really have a nice name. For this one, Evan, how may I assist you today?
I'm attempting to access my account information on the Safelink wireless website, and I'm having some trouble. Is that something you can assist me with?
All right, for that one, there's no need to worry. Since you have me on the line, I'm going to check everything on your account right now on what I can help you, okay?
All right.
Thank you so much for that. So, by the way, what error are you, encountering once you try to log in with your SafeLink account?
I've had 3 different error messages. I didn't memorize the other 2.
Okay.
Today I received, we have found more than one result. Please provide additional information. I enrolled years ago, and I don't have the enrollment number. There are 2 options given to enter the enrollment number or to enter personal information. I entered my personal information correctly. The error message popped up saying, we have found more than one result. Previous to this, I've had error messages saying more than one account found and account not found, those 2 general wordings. I have chatted with tech support about this issue about, I'm not exaggerating, about 100 times now for several weeks.
Oh.
And
okay.
It's around the round. Oh, I'm so sorry, and I'll help you with that. And then go through a lot of nonsense, and nothing gets resolved. At this point, I'm even complaining to the Better Business Bureau and to the FCC about this. And so that's how frustrated I am with this situation, that I'm having technical issues with the telephone. And the people through voice support, what you're doing here, and the people through chat support had me perform steps that not only didn't get the phone working again correctly, it appears now that the telephone is in a state wherein all of my contacts have been wiped out. I was assured that that wouldn't happen. And I cannot even access the menus or the keypad anymore. I'm not able to make any outgoing calls. And absurdly, and I said, and they ask, what's your IMEI number? And what's your SIM card number? Well, I've had this thing, and that information is in the menus, in the phone. But things you specifically told me to do. Take out the battery, put it back in, wait 15 minutes, and everything will be fixed. No, everything is not fixed. Now I can't do anything with the phone except receive calls. And I'm not able to access the IMEI or the SIM card number. I pulled the SIM card out of the phone, and it's tiny. And I wrote down what numbers are printed on the back of it, and I gave it to the chat tech support specialist. And they said, no, that's not the right SIM card. Well, I think that somehow you have 2 accounts registered to me, because last night I chatted with tech support, And the man said, well, just give me the last four digits of your two most frequently called phone numbers. And I couldn't think of those. And I thought, well, I don't have the phone numbers memorized. They're in my contacts in the phone, which I can't open. But I struggled. I got out a very old iPhone that isn't associated with Safelink. I looked in there and I said, well, these are some numbers. And about 2 years ago, my mother died. But I used to call her 3 or 4 times a week. So I gave her telephone number, the last four digits. And this person says, no, there's absolutely no record of you ever calling that number. That's incorrect. I called her hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. And I said, well, are you performing a search with the parameters of the dates starting before 2 years ago? Yes, I absolutely am. Well, I think the difficulty here and what I'm trying to resolve today is you have a very confused system there that is finding two different accounts for me. I've changed the telephone number many times. Chat tech support last night said, well, that wouldn't affect it. I think, frankly, that most of the time when I contact tech support with Safelink, it's a person working who isn't really a trained technician. They're just working off a menu on a computer. They really don't know what they're doing. Certainly the person who said, just take the battery out, that'll fix everything, has pretty much broken the phone at this point. And I'm pretty angry, and I've literally invested at least 200 or 300 hours of my life talking to people like you to try to get this fixed. So today I want to resolve, why is it saying there's more than one account associated with my name?
Okay, there's no need to worry about it. And so sorry about the inconvenience that you experience for this account that you have. But for now, let me just go ahead and check further with the account or the phone number that you have right now so that I can check if this is connected with another account, okay?
Thank you.
You're always welcome. Let's go back with the first, concern that you have, which is when you try to access your Safelink account, is that you're getting an error, right?
That is correct.
Thank you so much. In that way, for that concern, I really need to transfer you over to the exact department, which is the Safelink department.
Yes,
but for now, since you requested me to check for the phone number that you have right now, ending with 7931, if it is connected with another account, I'm going to check this one for you, okay?
No, you've misunderstood. You've misunderstood. I didn't say that this number might be associated with multiple accounts. I said my name, my identity, my address,
okay.
Okay? It has nothing to do with this specific phone number. You got confused because I said I have changed because I kept getting robocalls. I kept using the automated function to change my telephone number multiple times over the years. And in the past year, I've done it probably 6 times. And that may be part of the source of the confusion. Also, at one point, the telephone wasn't working at all, and I requested a replacement phone. So I'm thinking at some point, you had duplicate accounts. One for the phone I'm holding in my hand, that I've had for years, and another account for the one you were sending out to replace it, which I ended up not needing because this one suddenly started working again. And the one you sent as a replacement was useless to me. It was so confusing to use, I couldn't even find out how to make a phone call with it. So it was a piece of junk. So I never did, do anything with it. And I'm suspecting that may be part of the source of the confusion. And I realize this is maybe not what you deal with every day, but I can't think that this is the first time that somebody has gotten the error message, we're finding multiple accounts here. So there has to be some kind of a fix for it. I think that may be part of the root of the problem here, why last night the tech support guy is going, well, there's no record of you ever calling that phone number. Well, yes, there should be. There absolutely should be. I would presume that the records go back to the beginning of the service and that he's conducting the search in an incorrect manner. I apologize for such a long exposition, but I want to be sure you have all of the information and you have it accurately. I'm not saying that it's necessarily related to this number. I'm saying that somehow, I was only speculating as to why. I'm thinking, I don't know how these things go wrong, but maybe it's because there's been more than one telephone number. I don't know how you go about searching accounts. I would say look it up under my physical address and my name. And I also asked, and it seems completely insane to me. I said, look, this isn't working, all of this guessing game with phone numbers. Why don't you just send me the information I need to get my phone working through the United States Postal Service in a paper letter? And he says, well, we don't do things that way. Well, why not? When I can't access the phone, I have no friends, I have no family, I have, I'm calling you through Skype right now on my personal computer. So I don't have really a lot of support here, and things aren't getting resolved. And it's been weeks and weeks.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, I think you people have wiped out every one of my contacts. I was told on chat support, oh no, take the battery out and put it back in and everything will be fine. And I said, well, aren't I going to lose all my data? Oh no, everything will be fine. I think you've got people in Pakistan or India or somewhere that, they're working for a bowl of rice a day and they don't know what they're doing and they don't care. They work off a script off a computer screen. So if you could get this
really
resolved for me,
understand
I'd appreciate it. Please go ahead and try to resolve this.
I really understand about the, confusions and also the questions that you have for your account right now. But in able for me to, fix your first concern, which is the error that you are having.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead and do whatever you can. I'll hang on while you try that.
Okay, for this one, I really need to transfer you over to the exact department, which is the Safelink department, so that they will be able to provide you
Go
the
ahead and do
exact
that,
information.
please. Go ahead and do that, please.
I will. Just stay on the line, please.
And when I get transferred, I'll have to give all this information over again, because that's how they do things.
For this one, all you need to provide to this next representative is the message that you got or the error.
Yeah.
And what happened once you tried to continue with the process of the Safelink registration.
All right.
So I'm going to transfer the call right now, so thank you so much for calling Safelink Wireless. You may have a nice day. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you.
The current hold time is 1 minute. This call may be recorded for quality assurance. Please hold while your call is being transferred.
Thank you for calling Safelink Wireless. My name is Jen Len. Are you calling about the number that ends with 7931?
Yes, I am.
May I have your first name, please?
My name is Evan McKinney.
Thank you, Evan. How may I help you today?
I'm having some difficulty with my telephone, and I just got transferred from tech support. I've tried to resolve this for weeks now, the issues with my telephone, both with voice tech support and chat tech support. And because they keep insisting on certain very specific information I have no access to, I decided to try to look at my account online with my PC. And I'm getting an error message. And that is, I've received 3 different error messages. First, it was saying more than one account found, and then it said not able to access account. And I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember the exact words. And today, the exact words were, we have found more than one result. Please, excuse me, I'm reading this off something that keeps moving. We have found more than one, excuse me, I'm going to have to pause for a moment here. This is very annoying. We have found, I'm on chat, and they keep nagging me. Good God, I hate this. Thank you for your patience. Hang on. We have found more than one result. Please provide additional information. Now, I was just on chat with tech support last night, and the person was trying to come up with a way to confirm my account. And he said, well, give me the last 4 digits of the most frequently called numbers, 2 of them. Well, since I can't access the menu on the phone, it isn't functioning correctly, I can't go into my contacts. And I don't have all my telephone numbers memorized. But I had him try one. My mother died 2 years ago, and I used to call her every single week, multiple times. I said, look back 2 years in the records, and one of the numbers would have been this. And he looked and he said, nope, there's absolutely no record of you ever making a phone call to that number, which is false. So I'm thinking, there's a serious problem here. I think there's more than one account associated with my physical address and my name. And that is part of the reason why I can't get into my account. And I've been asked multiple questions to resolve issues such as, what's your IMEI number? What's your SIM card number? Well, that's stored in the phone. It's not like I have it, written down somewhere or I have it memorized. Oh, what's your enrollment number? Well, I enrolled years and years and years ago. I don't have that anywhere. I don't know what it is. So, of course, the website says, give us your enrollment number or give us your personal information. And when I give personal information, it's saying more than one account found or more information needed. And when it says more information needed, there's no place to put any more information. So it's stuck in a dead end. I even had one chat support tech tell me, yeah, the website has a sign-in page for you to access your account, but that's being phased out and it's not functional. Well, if it isn't functional, why is the page even there? And he didn't have an answer for that. I think a lot of people in your tech support they don't know what's going on, or they think they do and they're incorrect. Maybe this is entirely my fault, but I have a non-functioning phone here, and I've tried literally for weeks now to resolve it with no help. And I even asked the tech support, look, obviously I can't access the IMEI. You're insisting you have to have that number. You have my account right in front of you, don't you? Yes, I do. I'm looking at it right now. Well, it gives my address, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Well, then why don't you simply send through the United States Postal Mail the IMEI number, because you know who I am, you know where I live, and send me that information, and then I can contact tech support, give them the number, and they can fix my phone. Oh, no, we don't do it that way. Well, why not? I can't be the only person that this has ever happened to where I don't have my enrollment number, I don't have the IMEI, but you know who I am and you know where I live. So this is ridiculously stupid. I've been painted into a corner here, an impossible situation where, well, there's nothing we can do to help you, and I'm giving him accurate information. This is the number I call most frequently. Nope, there's no record of you ever calling that number. So I'm thinking the root cause of all of these issues of not being able to get into my account and get the IMEI number is you've got multiple accounts somewhere in your computers for my name and my physical address. And I'm hoping that you can resolve that. I was just told by the tech support person she was transferring over to the people. Just give them the error message you're receiving and they'll fix it. Okay, that's the error message I received today. That read it to you again. We have found more than one result. Please provide additional information. And then there's no box to fill in additional information. So what do I do now?
Okay. I'm sorry for what happened with the errors that you have encountered on the website. I just wanted to know more information before I can go ahead and help you with this. What website did you visit? Is it the TrackPhone website?
It is safelinkwireless.com.
If you wanted to check your My Account, I would prefer to suggest to visit the TrackPhone website.
Okay, you do
for you to be able to log in.
You do understand. Well, I may not have mentioned, but this is Safelink Wireless is my carrier. Okay, because
I understand.
Okay, I'm
I understand. We are in the same company.
Yeah, I'm aware of that because I've been looking you up. Considering a potential lawsuit, and I'm filing complaints with the FCC and the Better Business Bureau. In fact, I did that today. I'd be happy to send you copies of those. But the point being, that you may or may not be aware, I'm receiving this service through the FCC's Lifelink program. Lifeline program, I misspoke. Lifeline program through the FCC. So that's fine. I'll be happy to attempt to get into my account through the TrackPhone website, but that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why would you split it into two different things when I'm specifically receiving Safelink Wireless as my carrier? As far as I'm aware, maybe you can tell me otherwise, Safelink, I'm forced to use as an FCC Lifeline client. I only have one option, and that's Safelink Wireless. And I don't think that's a good thing, because when I get such bad tech support, I'd like to switch carriers. I'll be happy to check TrackPhone and attempt to access my account, but I think it's simply going to say, you don't exist, we don't recognize you. So I can do that right now. If you want to tell me exactly what website to go to, I'll try that.
Okay. I just wanted to answer your question about this. For SafeLink Wireless, yes, you can go ahead and open that one, but you can only check your enrollment status on the SafelinkWireless.com if you are still enrolled with the program. But in terms of checking some information with My Account, like if you would like to check your balance or something like that, you need to visit the TrackPhone website for you to be able to log in.
All right.
So that's the reason why.
All right. I'm on trackphone.com/support. Where do I go from here?
It should be trackphonewireless.com.
Yes, that's what I said. trackphonewireless.com. I apologize. It's not what I typed in. Hang on one moment. My mistake. Okay. Here we are. It says Total Wireless Store. It doesn't say TrackPhone on here. Am I on the correct page?
Can you switch the brand?
Switch.
There is an option for you to switch the brand.
It says all
or
locations,
select the brand.
in-store offers, explore plans, in-store experience, our brands online. Is that what I click?
That's it.
Okay.
The brands, you need to select TrackPhone.
Okay. I've selected TrackPhone, and I'm back to trackphone.com. Page is loading now. Hang on a moment. Welcome to TrackPhone maintenance. Not much here. What am I supposed to be doing here?
Is there an option for you to sign in?
No, there's not. I'm seeing a page with a big logo in the middle of the page. It says maintenance and welcome to TrackPhone. In order to better serve you, website is currently under maintenance. We value your business and we apologize for the inconvenience. Please try again later. Is there a major system-wide problem with your company? Because when I attempted to contact online chat tech support yesterday, I continually was receiving, we're getting a lot of emails, go away and contact us later, again and again and again. And I kept trying, and finally someone came on. And the same thing happened today. It appears as though it doesn't matter what time of day or what day of the week I call, I get this, go away, we're too busy. So is there, are hundreds of thousands of your people quitting? Have your servers crashed? What is going on? Why am I getting that message all the time? Is everyone having problems with their phone suddenly all at the same time? What's up?
Okay, you have a lot of questions. I'm going to answer it one at a time.
All right.
With regards to My Account on the website, we don't have any control for this, but there are times that the system is down on the online website. But I wanted to know, what information are you going to check on the website, by the way?
Well, I learned that the chat technicians often literally don't know what they're talking about, and they've given me bad advice that's made the phone worse, not better. So I learned that I couldn't trust anything they tell me. But I have been told more than once that, yep, even if you get into your account, it won't give you anything that I would accept to get this phone working again, such as your SIM card number or your IMEI. Well, I'd like to see that for myself.
If you would like to know that, I can guide you through how to check that one on your phone.
Well, evidently you haven't heard everything I've said, or there's a possibility I didn't mention this. So I'll tell you now that part of the malfunction of the telephone was caused by your text. The two initial problems were it wouldn't access the internet, and it kept saying that the data was almost full. Even after emptying everything out, it kept saying almost full, almost full. Then I contacted tech support, and they told me to do various things that didn't fix the problems. And then finally a tech said, oh, just take the battery out, wait 15 minutes, put it back in, take the battery out, put it back in, wait 15 minutes, and everything will be fixed. Following that, it's now in the condition it's been for weeks. I cannot access any menus whatsoever. The only function the phone will perform is receiving incoming calls. I cannot access menus. I cannot make a call out with this thing. So, you were about to tell me, oh, just go to settings and you'll find the IMEI. I can't. It's inaccessible on the phone right now.
So what happened? Like it's freezing? Like you cannot get in thoroughly on the phone?
The technician put it in some kind of a state where it thinks that it's a brand new phone. There's a welcome screen. You hit a button that says let's go, and then it says cellular data, and then it says welcome to your A57-4BL. Well, that's all implying they think it's a new phone. And it says setup is new or copy your data. Well, neither one of those works. If you go to setup as new, it says checking for updates. I'm doing this now. Hang on a moment.
Okay.
I want to read.
Go ahead.
I want to read you what the next menu is. Checking info. Come on. Boy, this is a piece of junk. And it goes Google. Verify your account with your Google account. Well, I don't have. When I first received this telephone years ago, when I was first enrolled, I didn't have a Google account. So I don't. And I've tried looking up my current Google account, and it has no information. And I try to sign in on the phone with the current Google account information, and it says not found, incorrect, or whatever it says. So it's just stop that. And
is there?
There's a page. There's a page which I don't know why it's. Here it is. Okay, here's a page. It says get connected, and it lists all these wireless. And then at the bottom it says use cellular network setup. And when I try any of I can't access wireless in my home. Having trouble with my router. So I went to 5 different hotspots. One in the lobby of my apartment building and 4 different restaurants. Used their password to try to get onto Wi-Fi, and the phone is not connecting to Wi-Fi. Now, at the bottom, it says use cellular network for setup, and it says possible data charges, continue, checking for updates. I don't know why it has to do that every single time you push a button. Checking info. And sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. And it goes back to Google, verify your account. So I'm completely stuck here. I can't get into this with a Google account, and I can't connect via wireless. And I had one guy go, well, this is a broken phone. There must be a problem with the memory card. Well, I have literally years of muscle memory invested in how this phone functions. If it's got a bad memory card, fine. I'll take it to a kiosk, a technician, and have them put in a new memory card. I'll pay for that. I don't care. I just want the interface to stay exactly the same, and I want my darn contacts back. And I think the guy who said, oh, take out the battery and everything will be fine, I think he wiped out my contacts forever. And that's my doctors, my surgeon, everyone I talked to for years was listed there. I don't have any of those telephone numbers memorized except my mother's phone number. And when I told the technician, hey, I made hundreds of calls, he goes, nope, there's no record of you ever calling that number. So there's a problem. There are duplicate accounts or multiple accounts under my physical address and my name. I haven't moved since, well, I don't believe I've moved since I started this service. I think I got it before I moved here 16 years ago. So, and you lead me here and it's like, oh, it's broken, we're under maintenance. Well, yeah, and you're also saying, we're so busy, so many emails. So obviously there's something catastrophically wrong at your company. I'd like to know what it is. Were you hacked? Was there a server crash? Did a bunch of people die from COVID? What's going on?
No, we're not going to focus on that one. We'll go ahead and focus on your phone. Right now, it's asking for an email that you've been using on this phone. Can you try to remember if you have been using any emails before?
I'm sorry if I didn't mention it. I think I told you that when I first set up the phone, I certainly would not have had a Google account. Now, more recently, I think it was Amazon Prime required me to have a Google account, so I set up one. I never use it. But in order to check, I went to that thing and got whatever that password was and entered in, the information there here on this screen that I'm looking at right now. Verify your account with your Google account. And it rejected. It said, nope, that's not the one. That's not correct. And no, there's absolutely you cannot communicate with Google, Gmail or Google accounts. There's no person, there's no tech support, there's no email address to ask them, hey, I think I may have more than one Google account. I need to find the one that's associated with my phone. Can you help me? There's no way to do that. And if I
There is.
Well, yes, there's one email address. And I sent an email to them saying, can you please help me with this? And dead silence. Not even, we're really busy, we can't help you right now. No answer whatsoever at all. And I sent it both from my personal Yahoo account and also through Gmail. And I even went on to the Google support forum for users and said, anybody else having this problem? And they go, yeah, of course. There is no human being ever reading or answering those emails. It's just a dead account that goes nowhere. No one ever gets a response. No one ever gets any help because there are millions of Google users and they can't answer all the questions. So we're left on our own to try to fix this. And I said, well, how would you fix this problem with a phone? And everybody just goes, dump Safelink, go buy your own phone. Well, I refuse to accept that. I have years and years of muscle memory invested in this particular physical phone. And if a part of it is broken, I'll have it fixed. I don't care. So if you want to tell me an alternate way to get my to get through this block here that I'm seeing, verify your account, go ahead, tell me, because I think I've tried everything.
Try to go ahead and enter the email that you can remember. Try to do it right now while you're on the line with me.
I did this about a week ago. I had to dig to even find my current Google account, and I certainly didn't memorize. As I said, I don't use it. I never use Gmail. I never use a Google account. I was forced to create one, I think by Amazon Prime, and then I promptly ignored it and forgot it. It would take me about 30 minutes at least to go and dig and find that Google account. I can try it now, but I can tell you,
Go ahead.
I'm going to access, I'm doing it now, and it's going to say, there will be a tab for your account, and, I'll try to sign in, and it'll say, nope, that's the wrong one, and it'll send me the password key to get back in, and I'll open the account, and it'll say, this is the password, and I'm going to come to this cell phone and enter it in, and it's going to say, nope, that's not the correct magic word to get you in. But let's do that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am. I'm doing that now. And of course, it's not accepting the password, so I'm clicking forgot password. Enter the last password you remember. That's not going to work, but okay, clicking the button. It says try another way. This helps show that this account really belongs to you. Get a verification code. Google will send a verification code, and then it blanks out most of the numbers, and the last two digits are 31. So they want to send a text to a telephone that isn't working. So you're asking me to go to something that I can't get into that wants to send me a verification code to get into it by sending a code to a phone that I also can't get into. Why they wouldn't simply say, well, we'll send you an email to your recovery email address at Yahoo. No, they don't do that.
Is there any option
Yeah.
that is showing
So
there?
I'm trying that. It says text or call. So I'm going to have them call me because I can receive incoming calls with the phone. Should ring in a moment. All right. I got to write this down. Okay. 36. Okay, they gave me the code. I entered it in. It says create a password. So I'm doing that. And of course, you can't use that. You've used it before. Well, if I've used it before, and just a few minutes ago you heard me typing, I just entered this password and said, nope, that's not the right password. And so, create a new password. Okay. And the one I just entered that it rejected, it's saying, you can't use that. You've used it before. So this system is completely...
Then you can create a new one. Please create a new one.
I'm doing that. I'm trying to explain to you step by step how messed up and wrong and broken all of this is. I'm creating a new password now. Sign in and recovery. Verify your recovery phone number. Unverified. Google can contact you if suspicious activity is detected. You know, this phone can also be used if you're locked out of your account. I'm pressing verify. Verify your phone number so Google can help you if you forget the password to your account. To make sure that this number is yours, is going to send you a text message with a 6-digit verification code. So complete dead end. Again, they're trying to ram down my throat. Well, you have to be able to get a text message. Well, didn't some programmer or technician at the largest, richest company on earth, Google, Alphabet, think, well, what's going to happen if that person's cell phone is lost or broken? Why don't we send them an email instead? So that's a complete dead end. But I will tell you, as I did earlier, that at some point, I did get into that very recent Google account. I don't remember. I said it would take a half hour for me to figure that out again, because I've been through this process that I just described you. Enter this, and no, you can't get in, and we're going to send you a code. I've been through that, and I finally did get in somehow. I don't remember. It was about a week ago, and I cannot get in now, today. But I did, and I found whatever it is. It says, Google, verify your account, email or phone. And I tried putting in the email address of that Google account, and I can do it. It just popped up on this screen, but when I did that, it gave an error message. It said, nope, that's not the correct one. It says email or phone. So let's try putting in the phone number, and it's going to say nope, because I've changed this telephone number 16 times. But let's try it. 301-755-7931. And then it goes to Google, welcome, gives my telephone number and says, enter your password. Well, I use the same password for absolutely everything. Or I try to, except when the jerks program and says, no, it has to have a capital letter and a special character. So I'm going to try some of the variations of the password I always use. It rejected that. Let me try the other variation. and it rejected that. So let me try another variation.
Are you on the option where you are asking to create a new password?
I am currently on the telephone. As I described on the PC, the screen I'm seeing is Google. Enter the code. Enter the 6-digit verification code to confirm you got the text message. Well, as I've told you, I can't access any menus on this phone. I cannot access text or anything requiring the keypad or any menus whatsoever. I'm stuck in a loop of this, let's set up your new phone nonsense. So here I am. What I'm describing to you, the last thing I said was, I'm on the phone. It says Google, welcome, enter your password. And I'm now trying every variation. I use the same password for everything because I can't remember things. I don't memorize things. So I always use the same password, and it often comes up and goes, no, that's not good enough. You have to have a capital letter and a number and a symbol. So I have certain variations of my password that I've had to create. And I'm trying every single one of them now to try to get in. And it's simply going to go, yeah, no, wrong, wrong, wrong. So far I've tried 4 different ones.
You just need to make sure you have one uppercase, one symbols, for example, a star sign or a pound sign, and one number on the password that you are creating, because that's the requirement.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Don't understand why they can't simply say, if you can't get in, we'll send a recovery code to your other email like everyone else does.
If I can really do that one, I will, but I don't have any options to do that. We have limited access with our tools. Yep. Google is also one of the features of an Android phone that we don't have any control of. It's part of the technologies right now that we need to cope up.
Okay, well, hang on. I just got a different screen on the phone. Google, verify it's you. This device isn't recognized. For your security, Google wants to make sure it's really you. Then it gives my phone number. Then it says, enter a phone number to get a text message with a verification code, which I can't do. I have no access to any other cell phone. I'm talking to you on Skype on my PC, and Skype will not receive or send text for me. It doesn't work. I've tried it. And then it says, try another way or next. So I'm going to click try another way. And this device isn't recognized for your security. Google wants to make sure it's really you. Try another way to sign in. Get a verification code sent to your phone, and then a question mark says get help. And again, if I give them my Skype number, they can't send me a text on Skype. It doesn't function. Get help. I don't know what that's going to lead to. Let's find out. And I've been through these steps before. Enter the last password you remember using this Google account. Well, that's what I've done already. And I can try it again, but I think this is just a complete dead end. Let's try it again. And when I am required to have a capital letter and numbers and a symbol, I invariably use the same combination of letters, the same password I always use, and I just capitalize one of the letters and add the same 2 numbers, and I add the same symbol. So with everything. So that's what I would have put in, and I'm trying that now. And it says account recovery. This helps show that this account really belongs to you. Enter the name on your Google account. Oh, I don't remember what it was. I don't remember. I was just looking at it here on the PC, and I'm going to back up, and it's not going to show anything, I don't think, but because I don't memorize things like that. I don't use Google. I don't use Gmail. I hate them. It's confusing to me. I don't like the interface. I was just forced to create the account by Amazon. Home. There I am. Okay. And I do have it. There it is. The Google account. And it is. It says, enter the name on your account. Here I go. Okay, enter the name. Next. It says, this name does not match the name on the account. Well, let me take a look at that because I'm there now on the PC. Manage your Google account. I see why. Okay, my mistake. I don't like having my personal information harvested. So often I put in something other than my exact real name. I'm entering what I put in. That should fix that problem.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm doing that now. Okay. Triple checking. Yep, I'm looking at the PC. I'm on my Google account. It says welcome, anon, anon. And I'm entering in here exactly that. Hello? Are you there?
I'm still here. I'm just updating my connection.
All right. Hang on a moment.
Then
This is it's not going to work. When I created the dummy name, I didn't capitalize the beginning or the end name. So it's just small a, anon, anon. And here, it's auto-capitalizing. And I thought that was the problem. I just had to make it a small a, and it won't allow me to do that. And this is the trouble with all interfaces, is everybody does things differently, and you have to do it my way or I won't work. And that's really stupid. Account recovery, this helps show. This name does not match the name on your account. So, okay, I don't have my phone, or next I'm going to click I don't have my phone. Account recovery, this helps show the account. Get your TCT Alcatel TBD, open the settings app, type Google. Well, I can't open the settings app. Choose your account, tap manage your Google account. I can't do any of that unless they're referring to on the internet. I don't think so. It says get your TCT Alcatel TBD. I think that's referring to the physical phone. I'm not sure. Open the settings, tap Google. Yeah, I don't think that's correct, but I'll look at settings here on the website. There's no settings button at all. Question mark, and that's going to lead to a black hole of stuff that won't work. Under signing in, tap security code. What step do I take here? Account recovery. This helps show this account really belongs to you. Get your TCT Alcatel TBD. That's not a name I recognize from my phone. The name I recognize from my phone is a Raven A57BL. So I think it thinks I have a different phone. And I think your computer records think I have a different phone. I think it thinks I have two different phones. Can you confirm that in your records, my physical phone is an Alcatel Raven A57BL?
the one that is currently active is an Alcatel.
Yeah. But this is saying, get your TCT Alcatel TBD. Well, that's not correct.
Then what's the next option that you have there? Is there any option to cancel that one?
Yep. At the bottom it says try another way or next. So I'm clicking try another way. And it says, once again, Google needs more information to verify it's you. This is very difficult to read. As soon as that moron had me take the battery out and I turned it back on, the screen is very dark and I can't get to the buttons to get to the menu to make it bright enough to see. So I'm having to move a light here so I can actually see the screen. Oh, God damn it. Hang on a moment. Okay. It says to help keep your account secure. God, it says the same thing over and over and over again. To recover your account, try again to sign in. Answer as many questions as you can. Okay, there weren't any questions. Use a device where you've signed in before. Choose a familiar Wi-Fi network. Try again. Okay, I'm clicking try again. Enter last password. Well, I tried that before, and it wouldn't accept it. And that would have been the password I used for everything. Whether it requires a capital or numbers or a symbol, I would have used the same exact thing. And I'm trying it again. again, it just keeps looping me through to the same menus. Enter the name on your Google account, which I just did. And it's just going to take me round and round and round and round and round and round and round. And as I told you, I went through this entire process a week ago. And it doesn't work. So, and I never thought in the first place that this phone would be associated with my newest Google account anyway. So I think that is a complete dead end. And there has to be another way. And I don't know why the texts are so psychotic. Like, well, you have to give me the SIM number and the IMEI. Why? You have that right in front of you on the computer screen. And I guess, well, it's security. You think somebody's going to steal one of these cheap, crummy phones and start using it? Well, then I would contact you and say, I lost my phone. You deactivate the old one and send me another. Why would you make it so hard for me to get back in? It makes no sense. None. That's insane. That is stupid. So this is a dead end. Not going to be able to use the Google account recovery nonsense.
If that's going to be the case, if you've been working for this one for a week already, and if it's not allowing us to log in with your Google account, then we have an option to send you a replacement phone. If the phone if you're not really able to get into the account thoroughly.
Yep, I've been told
because
that.
We don't even have.
Go
ahead.
I apologize for interrupting, but you're saying something that I've heard before. And that would be fine, except the technician, I told the technician, that'll be okay, but I absolutely positively need this phone, which still can receive incoming calls, to continue working until after I've activated the new phone. And they said, oh no, you have to immediately send us back the phone in your hand, and only then, weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks later, we'll send you a replacement phone. Well, that means all the people who think that this is my correct phone number now, I mean, it has been for years, my lawyer, my doctors, they're going to be calling that number, and it's going to be deactivated. It's going to be an envelope going off to China to be mashed into bits. That isn't going to work. And in addition, I want my contacts back. I want the contacts that are in this phone, or I presume they are. Some people are saying, nope, those are completely gone forever when that idiot told you to take the battery out, or you were the idiot for listening to him. You should have realized, oh no.
Please refrain from saying those profanity words, sir.
Idiot is not a profanity word.
Please.
Please what?
Refrain from saying those words.
What words?
The one that you're talking.
I don't
understand. The one
understand.
that you're saying.
I haven't said any profanity. What
That's
are you referring to?
part of the profanity words.
I beg your
so
pardon?
I don't want you to say that
I'm
again.
sorry, I didn't hear the last thing you said. Would you repeat that, please?
I don't want you to say that one again. That's part of the profanity words.
I'm not using any profanity. What are you talking about?
The one that you are saying earlier, I don't want to hear it.
Well, I said a lot of words. I said a lot of words earlier, and none of them are profanity. I'm an American. I don't know what you are, but I haven't used any profanity here. Maybe you just don't understand English very well.
I can understand English, but I just don't want you to say that again. It's your first warning.
Well, if you aren't going to specify exactly what you're referring to as profanity, we've got a complete breakdown in communication here. You're sounding like a crazy person. That makes no sense.
This is your second warning. You called me crazy as well.
I didn't
say that. Thank you for calling Sharkfin Wireless.
I didn't call you crazy. I said you're sounding crazy. What a piece of shit. What a complete piece of shit. Don't use profanity. Kind of psycho morons have they got there? So, there we go. Happy days. November 4th, 2021, talking to Safelink tech support. And the chat guy said somebody's going to call me an hour. So we'll go through this again, folks. I'm going to just pause this. No, this is an hour long. Oh my God. Is anybody ever going to listen to this whole thing? I'm going to stop recording, upload this to YouTube, and when the other completely dishonest and incompetent person, I don't know, she was She was sincerely trying, better than average for the phone tech support, but just having me go through the same things that don't work over and over again. And very easy to say, well, that's your complete fault. You should have all this written down somewhere. And I do. I have a notebook full of passwords and different things, and realized what I needed to do was just use the same password for everything and memorize it. And then they started this, well, it has to be capitalized and add numbers and add symbols like an exclamation point. That shouldn't be on me. It should be on you. If your security sucks, you should fix the security, not put the burden on the consumer. But at any rate, so I have all those variations written down for various things. But there's nothing for Google, because I hate Google. I hate Gmail. I don't like the interface, and I never use it. But I was forced to create one, I think, by Amazon. I've already said this to this woman. And and she hung up on me. As you can see, you can't talk to these people. They don't want to hear the truth, that they're incompetent. Or I didn't call her anything. I didn't call her anything. I said the person that had me take the battery out didn't know what they're doing, and they didn't. But that's my fault because I didn't know, and I'm not even sure that it wiped out my contacts. I think it did. I'd like to find out. I don't want to send this phone back and never get my contacts back and have to learn a completely new interface. That's useless to me. I have years and years and years of using this physical phone stored in muscle memory. I'm going to be not absolutely sure. I was born in 1962, so I'm fucking old. Okay? I'm not interested in learning a new interface just for the sake of a new interface. It's not an improvement. It's a detriment. I want to keep things as simple as possible. And, 1 hour and 2 minutes. Well, I'm going to stop this, upload it to YouTube, and the next video, audio in this series you're going to hear is when they call me again in an hour, as the guy told me he was going to do. So we're going to leave Skype open. We're going to stop recording this. Actually, yeah, I'm going to stop and upload this and then start it again.